in the studio with me to talk about a night at the gallery. We have Chris Coyea, who is co-chair with Judy Quick for this particular event. Chris, always nice to see you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So, okay, what is this special fundraiser?
So the event is called A Night at the Gallery. This is a fundraiser that is to raise money for the renovation of the kitchen at the Brockville Arts Hub Brockville, I should say. It's an event that has taken place a few times, not for quite a few years though, but it has happened in Brockville, something similar.
Okay.
Judy Quick, who is my co-chair for the event, brought it up, and I said to her, I remember attending that event and I loved it. So what it is we have approximately 90 artists who have donated original pieces of art. They are valued at a minimum of $100, but many exceed that. In fact, we just received a piece with a value of $1,000.
Oh my heavens.
But the public can buy a $100 ticket.
Yes.
Which will then allow them, their name goes into a draw that evening, and we will continue to draw throughout the entire evening. And when your name is drawn, you get to go and choose a piece of art, and that's the way it works. And yeah.
Okay, I'm just a little confused now. So I buy my ticket.
Yep.
I arrive at the event, which starts
Well, technically there will be a preview starting at 5:30.
Okay.
As early as 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
That allows anybody with a $100 ticket a chance to look at all of the art. And we're saying there will be a minimum of 100 pieces of art that you're going to want to look at. You will receive a printed program with every piece of art. It'll be numbered and who the artist was, a little bit about the artist. We will be encouraging people during the preview to go around and make notes of what their favorite pieces are. And you may want to rank them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes.
because there's no guarantee when in the evening your name will be drawn.
Okay.
Right? So that will happen between 5:30 and 7, where you'll be looking at the art. There's a complimentary glass of wine. There's some finger food.
Yes.
Christopher Sennen will be playing the grand piano during the preview, so that there'll be some lovely live music. And then the event proper will start at 7:00 with our dear Bruce Wiley being our master of ceremonies, and then we will begin the drawing process for the art.
Oh, that's going to be so interesting.
Yeah.
What's the date?
So the date is November the 8th. It's a Saturday night, but it starts preview from 5:30 to 7. The event will begin at 7, and then hopefully it's going to go quite smoothly because everyone is going to have made a note in their program so that when their name is chosen, they can go right to the art, take it, sit down, and the next person can go, right? So,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
I think this is awesome. So tickets are $100 or $25.
That's right. So for your $100 ticket, that's the ticket that allows you to get a piece of art valued at a minimum of $100, glass of wine or something, another beverage of your choice, finger food, live music, and also you're eligible with that $100 ticket for several door prizes through the whole evening. And those also are, many are original pieces of art, and they've been donated by our local artists. Now the $25 ticket allows you to attend the event, again, a complimentary glass of wine, again, the food, the music, the evening, and those people are also eligible for the door prizes. But that ticket will just be to watch the entertainment as the whole evening unfolds, but you will also have an opportunity to receive some pretty lovely door prizes, actually.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so there are some images, some paintings that we do have images of.
Yeah.
Would you please tell us who these belong to? And it's
well, and it is. And I think you've just randomly chosen these images because it is so hard, because the art has been incredible. The selection, the quality is incredible, but they're so different. And anyway, you have an image of a piece by Larry Sherman, who's a really Brockville legend in the arts world. He maintained a studio in Brockville for 4 decades. Larry had a real love of Canadian landscapes. And the picture that you are showing is of a row of boathouses that was originally located at the foot of Apple Street in Brockville. They were torn down when that condo building was constructed at number 3 Apple. This piece actually has an interesting meaning to me because it was personalized to my second parents. They commissioned it by Larry Sherman because they, in fact, owned one of those original boathouses. And he had grown up, going to this boathouse. And when you see the picture, they're a little bit dilapidated. I mean, they're 100-plus-year-old boathouses, and they wanted something to commemorate and remember those boathouses. So that's an original watercolor by Larry Sherman, and it's quite magical, I think.
I didn't even know that story. So I mean, it was I just randomly picked 3.
And we have so many beautiful things at home, but we can't even begin to hang all of the art that we have. And we just thought this was a perfect opportunity to donate a piece of original art that would have meaning to people in Brockville. Now, you also chose a piece by Jan Traversy.
Yes.
And that is the image of the cat, the sleeping cat with the 4 mice.
Right, yes.
And that just came in last week. She dropped that off. It is magical. And, and again, right, not trying to highlight anyone over someone else, but it's interesting that you chose that because it just came in. And being an animal lover, I, of course, absolutely fell in love with it. Like for me, I've purchased a $100 ticket, but I feel like I should have had 5 $100 tickets. So and Jan is an artist that's making her living now in the area, but she's originally from Montreal, but she's now based in Brockville. She works in oils and acrylics and watercolor, but another very gifted artist. I have to say, I've never seen so many gifted artists. And incredibly generous.
We are so lucky to live here.
I've always said we've been blessed in this community for music, and that was principally what I dealt with. But now being affiliated with this event, we are equally blessed and artists, really. We are. And the generosity is overwhelming. Anyway, that painting is called An Allegory of a Kitten's Life, and I love it. And then I think the third image that you chose randomly was by local artist Brenda Clark.
Yes.
And Brenda's another of our local artists. She's been painting now for, I believe, over 10 years, and has won numerous awards, and she's exhibiting often. She started a series of sales called Art in the Garden. I think she started those years ago. And Lance Bashira, who was a dear friend of mine and did all of his wood carvings, he was featured in those. And I think I went to entertain at some of them. Anyway, Brenda, again, she's another local legend when it comes to art. And she's actually donated 2 pieces, but the image that I think that you have, it's incredible. It's a painting, but it almost looks like a black and white photo.
Doesn't
and
it?
It's absolutely striking.
It does,
so, and I mean, but that just will give one the idea of the incredible,
the quality of the paintings that they're going to see them.
And the variety. The variety. We have gorgeous quilts. We have handmade scarves and hats, and by local artists. It's overwhelming, actually. Judy and I have been laughing because as the pieces have been coming in, we've been trying to keep them all in order alphabetically, and because it will, that week we'll have to hang and display everything. And it's a big undertaking, but we're really excited about it.
I'm glad.
And there's no better time. Not only will you get to have a piece of art, an amazing piece of art for $100, but that $100 ticket will be doubled by the Carolyn Sifton Foundation. Every ticket purchased for this event, every donation that comes in before November 30th, all those donations will be doubled by the Carolyn Sifton Foundation.
Isn't that great?
Which is incredible. Yeah.
Where do people go to get their ticket?
So you go to the Arts Hub Brockville website, and I believe it is simply artshubbrockville.com.
Yes.
But if you do a search, it will come up, and there will be a link that purchase tickets for the event. It's called A Night at the Gallery, and you will have an option of using your credit card, or you can do an e-transfer. Lots of people love the e-transfer option now. And if you are nervous about using your credit card, contact us at the and there will be a number, an email there to contact us, and we can process a credit card payment a little more personally if you don't want your information floating around. But I mean, it is protected. But I also understand that there are some that worry and
a little hesitant,
and that's fine. Sure. I absolutely but we will help you out. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you for coming in, Chris.
Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure.